trading range really could have come down a little bit. You know, the more I research in this, it could have a tightening that occurs. And I might have been off a little bit here. So this is the automatic recovery range. That's the peak, absolute peak of the range. And this is, it's a chicken making that noise. And this is the, the range just gets a little more narrow than it was before. But no bother, this purple line here is actually carrying us through. So that's what some would call the creek. We did jump it, we did come back into it. So what does that mean? That means that the top of the trading range may actually be this line here. If that's the case, and this is the 1 hour, I'll switch to the 2 hour. If that's the case, we should turn down here. And why do I say that? Well, really the formation you saw in the 15 and kind of what you're seeing here. Yeah, this is another textbook shooting star, right? The bearish pin. The way this one sets up on resistance, it's even more powerful. So we've got the shooting star, right? Long shadow, closing price. I mean, it was closed as low as possible. You know, in this example, they're showing it at the end of an uptrend, right? Starts the downtrend. You know, right, it says right here, one of the most profitable and powerful signals to enter the market. And again, with this whole Wyckoff distribution, you know, we're talking about psychology and sort of the manipulation, or really just how the composite operators are playing it and look what they're trying to do. But here's an example of it hitting a resistance line and then coming back down. So here we are back on the chart. Here's the 2 hour. You know, but the positive is this shows large institutional interest. Does look like we jumped across the creek here. We should then see a backup across the creek, or even to the center of it, which we're kind of seeing now. You know, really the visibility of this formation, where it formed, how big this candle is, and what's happened before it, you know, does suggest that should come back down and reclaim it. There's a lot of money and liquidity to pick up here. And you also have the fact that you have people putting in stop losses. So if they're buying up here and they're putting in a stop loss, you know, we might be able to get them down in here and then come up. So there's a little bit more to go here. But if we follow, but if this holds out to be true, we should see something. You know, again, it doesn't have to be, you know, beyond 36.5, but or 36.8, right? It's probably going to be around 37.5. You know, so I'm trying to cover from 39 down. I got a little bit more and more as far as the buys go. Kind of like this teardrop concept, sort of. As the price drops, the amount that I try to pick up gets greater.